What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we are looking at Edgy McEdgeman's battles and he is rocking a pretty cool team with a Shadow Magnezone. So I'm interested to see the Shadow Magnezone in the back with this team and how it performs in the Ultra Premier Cup. He's rocking it alongside a Dragonite and an Escavalier. We've got a 10 full battles here and a 9-1 run from Edgy McEdgeman. So very impressive stuff. This is obviously a favorable lead for Dragonite because it's double resisting the Vine Whips. It can survive a Sludge Bomb. It's tanky enough to survive the Sludge Bomb even though it'll hit hard. And the Frenzy Plant, of course, is double resisted, so that wouldn't do all that much. Lands the Dragon Claw and actually catches the move on Escavalier. If this is a Sludge Bomb, that'd be really nice. Really nice. Catches the Sludge Bomb, double resisted from that Steel typing. In comes a Blaziken, which is not great because obviously the Blaze Kicks are going to do a lot, but still gets the shield from the Aerial Ace, which is nice. The opponent was probably afraid of a Drill Run. Both of them would have done a ton of damage. Drill Run probably would have KO'd. Aerial Ace would have been close. The opponent actually swaps into a Swampert. Oh man, the Swampert would have been really good against that Magnezone. But if you're Edgy McEdgeman in this situation, I think you just put it all on Dragonite. I like going for the Hurricane. This is a very hard-hitting move and should be enough to KO from this range. Blaziken almost... Okay, gonna sack the Magnezone. That works. Shadow Magnezone probably can take a Blaze Kick. It's a weak move. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that a Charge Beam Magnezone? Do we have a Charge Beam Magnezone? I was unaware that this was the case. A Charge Beam Shadow Magnezone. What is going on? What in the world, Edgy McEdgeman? Guys, okay. I don't want to judge a book by its cover. In this case, I'm judging a Pokemon by its... I'm judging a fast move by its stats. It's kind of different. Numbers don't lie. Numbers can be misleading, but they don't. But guys, do not use Charge Beam on your Magnezone. Charge Beam, I'm fairly sure, is worse in terms of damage per second and energy per second than Spark. You always want Spark on your Magnezone, but Edgy McEdgeman is just trying to be a savage and run Charge Beam on his Shadow Magnezone and beat people just to make them feel bad. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh, my levels are getting too high. I'm getting too excited. This is a pretty bad situation. The Charizard farmed down the Escavalier. That's why Escavalier is not really a good safe swap, because it's really going to struggle against things like Charizard, any sort of Pokemon with a fire fast move. The freaking Charge Beam farms down. I'm pretty sure there's no benefit to using Charge Beam, guys. This is a bad situation. Oh my god, lands the... Oh yeah, shields are down, okay. This will obviously take out the Magnezone. But this is over because the Dragonite's low and the Empoleon's still super healthy. So the Empoleon can honestly just waterfall down. This Hurricane will not be enough to take out the Empoleon since the Steel resists the flying. And yeah, Empoleon's just going to throw a move to be safe. I can't get over this, guys. A Charge Beam Magnezone. What in the world, Edgy McEdgeman? Edgy McEdgeman, you got to be honest in the comments. Were you aware that Spark is the better move? Do you have any sort of reason for using Charge Beam? Let me know. Dracari's the opponent. Oh, that's kind of cool. They better have some sort of dragon on their team. Okay, another Empoleon. I've been seeing a lot of Empoleon leads myself. This is a fairly neutral matchup because you're each resisting each other's moves. The Drill Peck will hurt here, but Dragonite can take it. It looks like Edgy McEdgeman's going to try and take on Daenerys Stormborn in this game. Gets a shield from the Dragon Claw, which is really nice. Okay. You got to be careful about... Oh, there's the dragon. There's the Dragon Breath user. Dracarys. Game of Thrones, if you guys are unaware. But you got to be careful about safe swapping Escavalier Edge because Escavalier is really going to struggle against any fire users like Charizard, Typhlosion with Incinerate, maybe Chandelure. I know it's kind of rare, but some people like to run Chandelure. And also it gets kind of hard walled by a lot of the flyers, especially Drifbloom, because it's got nothing for Drifbloom. Aerial Ace, I guess, but it doesn't do that much damage. In comes a Swampert. This is going to be kind of tricky. He still has a decent amount of health on his Dragonite. I think you got to just, yeah, go. I like throwing that Claw right away. Put some pressure on this last shield. The Swampert has energy. Swampert's definitely going to outpace Dragonite. They switch. Interesting. I guess they didn't know there was a Magnezone in back. Oh, man. Is this going to be a Drill Peck? Catches the Drill Peck. Oh, unbelievable. Then Charge Beams down. The Empoleon has given up. He's like, oh, my God. He caught a Drill Peck on a Shadow Magnezone. And then he has Charge Beam. I'm just not going to bother. Freaking Charge Beam, Edge. I can't get over this. I'm just minding my own business. Oh, look. Shadow Magnezone. This looks like a cool battle submission. 9-1 as well. That's awesome. You didn't tell me you had Charge Beam on the Mag. Don't run Charge Beam, everyone. Gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll calm down. Didn't mean to scare anyone. Dragon Claw takes out a chunk of health there on Alolan Muck. This is a pretty neutral matchup. Don't really have to shield the Dark Pulse, as you see. Does about half health. In comes Togekiss. Good job reacting on the switch. This is why you need Spark. This is why you need Spark. Gonna get to these moves faster. Just going straight Mirror Shot. I kind of like that, because you might be able to farm it down. We'll see. Plus Charge Beam is a 3-turn move versus Spark is a 2-turn move. And I think it's usually more beneficial to have lower turn moves. I think 2-turn is probably one of the strongest types, just because it's like, I don't know. It allows you to like time and like outplay your opponents in certain situations when you have lower turn moves. Going for the Mirror Shot, it's all you need, I guess. This Shadow Magnezone has such a high attack that Mirror Shots like hit pretty dang hard. Goes for the Wild Charge since he can only get to one move. Makes sense. Has to shield this, the Gallade. Gonna get farmed down, so probably could have swapped out there. You don't want Dragonite to get farmed down, but maybe you bring it in to force them to throw. Or do you try and catch it here? Oh man, that would have been a really good opportunity to catch. The opponent was over farming a ton. Nice Leaf Blade bait by the opponent. Then you immediately swap. Oh, this is going to be so close. Oh, gets farmed down. Close combat. Oh my god, what? The opponent didn't throw? A close combat might have KO'd from that range. I'm not sure. It would have been really close. But anyway, lands the Aerial Ace and gets the win. Nicely done. Edge. The Gallade definitely had the close combat, so maybe they over-tapped. Gallade should win CMP against pretty much anything. Okay. Edgy McEdgeman in the next game. Dragonite versus Machamp. Favorable for Dragonite, but obviously has to watch out for the Rock Slide. It's 7 counters to get to that Rock Slide, 5 for the Cross Chop. So I think the Machamp should be at 6 right now. Should be 1 away. So unlikely they're going to bait in this scenario. You might as well just shield and farm down. They're not going to get to 2 moves. Yep, pretty simple. In comes Magnezone, and this actually isn't that bad for Dragonite, because the Magnezone is going to have to debuff itself to do any heavy hitting damage. Actually gets a shield, which is really nice. Yeah, I wouldn't bother shielding this. Dragonite did its job. In comes a Gardevoir. Oh man, a little animation glitch, but yeah, you can just go straight Mirror Shot here. A little bit of lag, but it doesn't really matter. Is that a Confusion Gardevoir? Mirror Shot does so much. It's a freaking Confusion Gardevoir. I'm surprised it's not a Charge Beam Gardevoir with a Charge Beam Magnezone. Oh my gosh. Charge Beam, Edgy McEdgeman. Charge Beam. You gotta let me know, Edge, in the comments. Why? Why Charge Beam? Okay, I'm just having a little bit of fun. But I'm also kind of serious. Spark is better than Charge Beam, okay? Yeah, I just need to go for a Mirror Shot from this range, probably. And at this low of health, it is enough to take out the normal Magnezone. You see Shadow Zone, take out the normal zone, enter the Shadow Zone. The Shadow Realm. A nice 4-in-1 set there with Shadow Zone. And he's actually got another one on top of it. Going up against Random Dreamer. Chestnut. Wow, this is a great matchup for Dragonite. I guess the zone is going to have to avoid that Chestnut. Pretty good matchup for Escavalier here. The Muck has a slight energy lead though, so the Muck's going to keep outpacing it. So Escavalier is going to have to shield if it wants to maintain switch. And the Muck will be able to get both shields if it decides to shield itself. Muck's going to double shield. Interesting. So the Muck can throw this to get the next shield. But no, Edge is going to let it go. Interesting. Going to come in with Zone. Oh, man. Going to aggressively farm. No, just going to go for the Mirror Shot. Interesting. Oh, Muck still got to it. That's not good. Gonna have to shield here. The Chestnut most likely comes in. Then you do switch or you try and catch. Okay, gonna go for the... Let's see how much this does. It's gonna be resisted, but still gonna do a heck of a lot of damage. Boom. Takes out a good chunk. And catches. Super nice play. Probably a superpower here that'll be resisted. Very nice catch. In comes Electivire. Oh, man. Just get to that Dragon Claw right away. So your play here is probably to farm it down. It's gonna Ice Punch you. How the heck does Edgy win this? I think he wins this somehow. Oh no. How on earth does he win this? I guess he takes it out and he wild... Why? No, the Electivire Ice Punched. If Electivire just wild charges there, Electivire wins. It's as simple as that. If the Electivire just wild charges, that would be enough to take it out. And it definitely would have gotten there. Wild charge might be just barely not enough here. But then maybe you get to a Mirror Shot afterwards. Oh no, one Charge Beam afterwards takes it out. Nicely done, Edgy McEdgeman. That looked like a tough situation there in the back. I think if the Electivire throws the wild charge, it probably wins that. But yeah, these are entertaining battles. Entertaining. And we're learning from some mistakes made on different sides. So these are always fun. Make sure you guys send me your battles. If you have anything spicy or anything really impressive, make sure to send it Google form link in the description. And make sure you make the link public and like can edit so I'm able to actually see it. I do a Spicy Saturday series as well where I try and just see who can submit the spiciest thing. Don't have anything decided just yet for Saturday, so within the next couple of days, make sure you get something into me. I'd really appreciate it. Dragon Claw. Okay, opponent just decided to quit. That is not a situation you want to quit. I'm not sure what just happened there. Oh, I think Edgy told me he edited that. What on earth? Okay, the way I edit, I can't go back and see that, but I saw some sort of like Pikachu dance across the screen. He was trolling Zionic because that was the Zionic team apparently, and he just destroyed it. Edgy McEdgeman, you are something else, my man. You are something else right now. I don't know what to say. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just completely blown away by what on earth is going on here in this video. Tangrowth. Okay, able to switch here. Really nice matchup for Escav. If you're quick enough to switch on Empoleon, Empoleon is kind of glassy, so you can actually usually counter it down. It looks like because Escavalier doesn't get stab, you can't quite counter down, but if you're using like a Machamp can actually shield once and completely counter down in Empoleon, and you leave that matchup with a ton of energy. Wow, the Empoleon double shields and takes out Escav. Going to shield this Hydro Can. It makes sense. That would do a lot. Gets a little head start on energy. Throws the Mirror Shot to take out the Tangrowth. And then it's going to be whatever the heck is in back. He still has the Dragonite with a little bit of health. Yeah, I just need to get to a Wild Charge here. And that's going to be GG's. Shield this to be safe. Even though you know it's just a Leaf Blade, I think there was only 3 confusions there. But you don't want to risk it, especially with like some of the invisible fast move glitches these days. And Wild Charge just barely not enough to KO. Left the Glade with like 1 HP, so the Charge Beam does the rest. Charge Beam. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Edgy McEdgeman. What are we going to do with you? Apple Juice. Spelled a weird way. Great lead. Dragonite's pulling Edgy McEdgeman a lot of great leads. I've certainly seen a lot of Dragonites myself, so I've tried to make sure my teams can handle Dragonite leads always. The most popular leads I've seen are Dragonite, Empoleon. Those are definitely probably the top 2. Venusaur somewhere up there. Doesn't really need to worry too much about anything here. Sorry if I miss anything crazy. My screen kind of just froze for a moment. Brief tech difficulties. Okay, I'm back. So I missed what happened with the Swampert, but maybe I'll be able to figure it out. Swampert probably switched out. And, okay. Kind of an awkward matchup. This is a Blast Burn, obviously it'll KO. Yeah. Probably should have just went straight for that Mirror Shot to chip away. Dragon Claw will be plenty. Does he get the shield? He does. Okay. And this is amazing that the Escavalier is avoiding this Charizard, by the way. Escavalier is going to be able to counter down and have stored energy. Swampert's super low. Yeah, you don't want to come in with a Swampert because you're just giving Escav more energy. So your only play there, Venusaur was probably going to lose anyway. But if you can land 2 Frenzies with the Venusaur, that might have been enough. And you just kind of, the opponent kind of made it even worse for themselves. Because they could have potentially landed 2 Frenzies and then like sacked the Swampert and won that game. But because they decided to let the Swampert get farmed down, that it didn't give them a chance. Maybe they would have lost anyway, but they made it harder on themselves. So something to think about in that situation. Nice win once again from Edgy McEdgeman, who is just on fire with this team. Dragonite, Shadow Zone, and Escavalier. I personally don't have an Escavalier. That'd be a really fun Pokemon to use. Opponent's not even building up to a Sludge Wave, so definitely doesn't need a shield. Opponent probably has Earthquake, so they're just not even bothering acting like they have Sludge Wave. It's a purified Swampert. What if someone ran like Return Swampert? That'd be pretty crazy. Escavalier, great matchup versus the Snorlax. Even a superpower like won't do all that much. So unless this Snorlax has like Earthquake, there's nothing you really need to shield. You could shield. Oh wow, they tried to bait with Body Slam. Maybe just straight Body Slam, or now you go for the superpower. Yeah, nice play actually, because the Body Slam did some nice chip damage, and the superpower almost takes it out. So Snorlax could shield, but no, they're just gonna let it go. Makes sense. You don't want to go down 2 shields. You farm down with Swampert. Dragon Claw coming in. Really could use the Swampert for the zone in the back. Oh wow, okay. But has 2 Dragon Claws loaded. Really nicely done from Edgy McEdgeman here. Barely survives. Throws this. You could let it go. Okay, I guess not, because the Mud Shots would really chip away at zone. Oh man, okay. You don't need to shield the first one. I would let this go for sure. I would let it go for sure, because if they debuff themselves, then your Wild Charge KOs. So I would have let the first one go for sure. Now this won't KO. Ice Punch. Yeah, the Electivire doesn't want to debuff itself. Now it's... Oh man, this is getting close. Like if this was a Wild Charge, this would probably KO. But for some reason, people are going Ice Punch. And this Wild Charge do a lot of damage. Boom. Almost KOs. Electivire is so glassy that was almost going to KO. Now he gets to Wild Charge the Swampert, and we get to say in jest that Magnezone counters Swampert. I think that might have been the last battle, if I'm not mistaken. Edgy McEdgeman goes 5-0, 9-1 overall. A complete crazy man, Edgy McEdgeman. Thank you for sending me those battles with a freaking Charge Beam Shadow Magnezone. Enter the Shadow Zone. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below as well. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this content, and I will make sure to see you in the next one. All right, peace.